The police investigation lasted for 1 day. Officers arrested Amel McDowell, charged him with murder. McDowell was 17 years old at the time. It was 1990, and he's been fighting to clear his name ever since. How are you feeling today? I see a smile.
I'm feeling great.
Amel McDowell finally knows the sweet feelings of joy and relief. For most of his life, McDowell's been on a slow journey towards justice.
From the day he was arrested up until today, he's been telling the world he had no connection to this crime.
A judge finally agreed and ruled in McDowell's favor.
The indictment is dismissed.
After 33 years, McDowell was exonerated of a 1990 murder, a murder that occurred when he was only 17.
I was an honor roll high school senior.
October 27th, 1990, Bed-Stuy, Brooklyn. 19-year-old Jonathan Powell was shot and killed during a party in a local rec center. Initially, a partygoer identified McDowell as the shooter. Prosecutor Rachel Coleman explains.
The defendant identified the person responsible for killing Jonathan Powell.
McDowell identified the shooter as his own best friend. That friend wrote McDowell this letter in 1991, all but admitting to the murder, saying, "I don't think I deserve to walk the face of the earth because one of my best friends is locked up for something he didn't do."
I, as a young man, had believed that the criminal justice system had a way of sorting these things out on its own.
But the letter was never presented at trial. McDowell was found guilty of second-degree murder and sent to prison. Still, he kept fighting the case. What kept you going? Where did your strength come from?
Honestly, it was a lot of prayer.
In 2009, McDowell agreed to drop his appeal and plead guilty to a lesser charge of manslaughter. Days later, he was released.
It was an opportunity to get home with my family.
McDowell's fight to have the truth exposed didn't end there. The conviction review unit inside the Brooklyn DA's office agreed to take a second look at the case. And last year, McDowell's former best friend finally came forward
And credibly confessed to killing Jonathan Powell.
After the real killer's confession and his exoneration in court, McDowell received a heartfelt apology from the Brooklyn DA.
I'm sorry it took us as long as it took us to get to this place.
Next, McDowell wants to go to law school as he tries to make up for lost time. He missed out on so much in 2 decades away from home.
There was family members who were alive when I went to prison, but they were no longer alive.
And in recent years, every time McDowell went to apply for a job, he had to explain the murder conviction on his record. McDowell told us today it is such a relief that he no longer has to explain because his record is now clear. Reporting from the criminal courthouse in downtown Brooklyn, Ayana Harry, X11 News.